Hello everybody and welcome back to the Pokemon NASCAR Series Season 24. Today it is the return to the Rock at Rockingham Speedway in North Carolina. We haven't been to this track in quite a while, but this is the new APT version that was recently released, and hopefully it's the best version of Rockingham Speedway out there. I did mention it is Rockingham, USA in North Carolina. We have another track at Rockingham we're going to later this season. That's during World Tour 24. That'll be in the United Kingdom, but this is unrelated to that. But still, though, it's Rockingham Speedway, North Carolina. The good old Rock is back again, and hopefully it's here to stay for the series. Because the previous ones we did were wreck fests, and I'm hoping that this doesn't become one of those days. So we've had 2 wreck fests already in short tracks in Bristol, no, not Bristol, Richmond and Martinsville. Let's hope we avoid another one here at Rockingham, the Rock. The pole sitter today is the 44 Zachary Fitzwater. Sharing the front row is the number 2 Matthew Mdev. And our winner from Martinsville, our last race, Pichu, starts 21st in the field. He gave TA2 Racing its first win this season at that paperclip. And now, let's see if another driver will win here at the Rock. Pace car comes down pit road. We're about to go green at Rockingham in North Carolina. The green flag waves at the top of the Rock. Already a big spin. Oh, 2 cars have wrecked. Caution's out, and here comes Abby Sachs for the lead. And racing to the line, Abby Sachs gets the lead to the caution. Already first lap, first yellow. Let's hope these guys are able to keep it together because they were 3 wide racing back. Whoa. Mason Powers there had to slow down dramatically in order to avoid wrecking out the field under yellow. And he did a good job doing that. And now let's see what happened to the yellow. We had 2 cars taken out, Morgan McPherson and the 20 of Kyle Collins. There's McPherson going up high into the wall. I'm not sure what he was doing. And then Benjamin Miles just nudged him out of the way, and then we had to spin down Thunder Alley. Collins was collected as well, but thankfully only 2 cars involved. Something that could have been a bigger wreck, but only 2 cars were involved in the first yellow today here at the Rock. And a great move by Abby Sachs to get the lead away on lap 1 from the pole setter Zach Fitzwater. And Luke Walker's out of the race, and he had a piston problem. We just blew up again, and now, again, for the second race in a row, another piston problem gets him out of the race. And on top of that, Elijah Gordon retired with a gearbox problem. Was there a yellow I didn't even know about? Or is it just random problems? I think there were just... I can assume that there were just random problems with Gordon and Walker. I know Collins was involved in the wreck. McPherson, though, stays on the track and even on the lead lap, but these just happened randomly, strangely. 2 cars out of the 2 of 3 cars out of the race for mechanical problems under yellow. Pretty weird, but the green is going to come out again. Sachs good start on the 7. Gordon and Walker out of the race because of random problems for those 2, and Collins out of the race with damage he sustained from the first caution today with Morgan McPherson. McPherson's still running though, so at least it's not a total loss. Whoa, these guys are just really getting down on the apron. Sachs has pulled away to the lead. Pulled out in front already. And there you see a battle here with Angel Navarro and Max Skinner. Navarro is going to win the battle. Skinner goes up high. Ooh, these guys getting really, really, really loose. Thankfully, a green flag run has developed here at the Rock, but We'll see how far it will go. Now second place is Daniel Voiles. Voiles now up to second. There's Matthew Mdev in third. Not much battling going on for the top five, and we have nearly a three-wide situation here. Paul Barber will take position away from Pichu, and now Max Skinner just can't find a groove. He's losing positions. It looks like Skinner is going to lose yet another position, maybe even more. Man, Skinner has been struggling to find a line, and he has dropped again. It's not been a great day for the number 3 machine. Still trying to get back in the groove, and now Pichu's going to get him by. And I think Sachs has extended the lead a lot, so still a chance. So really, Sachs dominating this race and taking the lead under the first lap. Now the 27, his teammate is going to go by him. Even his teammate is not going to help out Skinner. Nearly a three-wide situation here. Oh, Skinner in the wall, and his day just goes from bad to worse. Man, his day just doesn't get any better. It looks like Voiles has closed in on the 7 machine dramatically. Could we see a battle here? Voiles is looking low, not quite there yet. Trying to get that line. Trying to keep in Sachs' line, trying to make a move. We'll see if he can make any kind of move. 17 to go, almost halfway here at the Rock. Sachs continues to lead, but Voiles looks low as he's trying to find a lane. Trying to really get a run off the 7. Battle here with Chris Dodd and John Arnott. Dodd goes by. Arnott's going to lose another position as well to Jake Ferguson. And a battle for the lead. Here comes Daniel Voiles. Going to go for the race lead. Got the lead away. Whoa, Matthew Mdev trying to get second, but he had to back off there to avoid wrecking the 7 machine. That could be an open door for Zach Fitzwater. Here comes the 44. Little tight there on the corner. Whoops, sorry about the microphone thing. And not going to get there. Here comes the 16, Nikki Maxwell. Getting help from her teammate, DJ Kirker. And the 16 gets by. May go for second. She might have a chance for second. She has a teammate behind her, so the teammate could help out. And meanwhile, Fitzwater lost another position, this time to Angel Navarro. We might be seeing green flag pit stops soon. If they stay green, we might see pit stops in just a couple laps. And now DJ Kirker is just going to go by his teammate in 3rd place. Not really helping out. Oh, no, that's 4th place. I'm sorry, that's 4th. Not going to really help out with his teammate a lot, but I thought they were to help out, but apparently that's not the case. And now Nikki Maxwell's just going to have to work her way up by herself. And Daniel Voiles has jumped up to a 1-second lead. So far only 1 caution today. And before it was a wreck fest, and now it's starting to get clean with just 1 caution. I'm impressed. Has been improved a little dramatic, so gotta give credit to the guys at APT for making a great track, a new version of Rockingham that's pretty suitable. Could use a little bit more, close calls and battles, but still pretty good. Now you see Matthew Mdev trying to close in on second with almost 10 laps to go. Voiles just continues to pull away. He's trying to get this win for the Circle Sport Lavine team that has won a championship in 59 just a couple seasons ago with Brandon Nichols in the wheel. So Voiles now in just a 1-car team again. Voiles is leading with the 95 machine, and we have only 9 laps to go. out to 4th place. I'm sorry, 5th place. He just passed by Kirker for that position. And Powers could have a solid top 5 in his hands. Oh boy, might be pit stops. And there's going to be green flag pit stops. I knew they were going to come within the next couple laps, and they did. And Nikki Maxwell stays out a little bit, but she knows she has to pit one way or the other. So green flag pit stops underway at the Rock, and most of the leaders except Maxwell pitted, and it looks like Maxwell's going to come in at this time. And she will. Maxwell comes in. The other drivers do come in as well. Any other drivers that stay out? Apparently not. They're going to come in, and this is their green flag pit stop period. John Arnott's the only one left standing, and it looks like he'll stay out. Maybe to gain some track position. Or maybe just to get his lap back. Yep, it's just to get his lap back. We'll see who the leader is, but it looks like Voiles might be the leader again. Voiles just picked up where he left off as the leader, I think. I'm not sure if they're going to rule him the leader yet. No word yet. He's been ruled 13th. The leader at the stripe was Maxwell. Maxwell still at that lap under pit road, and now a lot of cars going to go by, and it appears that she's not going to retake that lead. That was just for a short while. Oh, wait a minute. Is she going to retake the lead? No, Voiles leads. Sorry, Voiles led. 6 to go for Daniel Voiles. I was right. So Voiles is the leader. Why can't I cut him? There he is. Finally. Time to go for Daniel Voiles. They've made their pit stop. They'll definitely be able to make it to the end. And Voiles' lead is just extended after pit road. Almost up to 2 seconds now over Ravi Sachs. Voiles has just been the dominant car today. It's been clear that Voiles has just been dominant here at the Rock. 4 laps to go. Next flag ends the race regardless. Red or yellow or white or checkered. Next flag will end it. It looks like Voiles might have solidified that victory unless something miraculous happens. Mason Powers moves up to 3rd place, so an even better day for the 14 if he can hang on. 3 to go for Daniel Voiles. Going to try to pad the lead up to 2 seconds now over Sachs ever since taking the lead away in the middle of the race. Coming to 2 laps to go for the 95 Daniel Voiles. He's just been cruising today, cruising his way through the front. Now it's up to 2 seconds. He has reached the goal of extending his lead over to 2 seconds. The white flag will come out next time by for the 95 of Daniel Voiles. 1 lap to go. And the lead still extends a bit, even more bigger, but no challengers behind the 95. Just the final turns to go. And Daniel Voiles, he'll come off the final turn, and he's going to win at the Rock. Just dominant from almost from start to finish. He was dominant, and Daniel Voiles scores a win for Circle Sport Levine Family Racing and the 95 Nexium machine. He was just on fire today at the Rock. Nobody was able to stop him ever since taking the lead early on in the middle of the race. Only 1 caution, by the way. This race could use a little bit more drama, but this race is going to be here to stay for many seasons to come, definitely. And it was probably a relief for these drivers because they were tired of wreckfests in the last 2 races. And that's it from here at the Rock. Daniel Voiles wins. Avi Sachs so close again in second. Mason Powers third. Matthew Mdev fourth. And DJ Kirker fifth. There's Maxwell teammate sixth. Zach Fitzwater, the pole setter, did have a solid day in seventh. John Arnott came eighth. Jake Ferguson ninth. And Pichu, who was last winner in Martinsville, rounded out the top 10. And only 3 cars were out of the race. 2 of them were just out random. And 1 car was out with the incident. The only caution, Kyle Collins with Morgan McPherson. But McPherson did have 35th, though. Not a good day, but was able to finish the entire race. Anyway, that's it from here at The Rock. And we will go to Rockingham, UK later this season during the World Tour. But our next race will be at Blue Ridge Speedway in Pennsylvania. Hope you'll join us for some wild action and thrills up in the Blue Ridge Summit. We'll see you in race number 7, I think. Let me just be sure. Yep, it's 7. Race number 7. That's our next race. We'll see you there at Blue Ridge.